to be a great show.
What just happened? Oh my God, sorry. Wait, what's happening? Something happened every single time. Oh. Let's see here. 2, 9, 5. Oh, don't do that. Here we go. Here we go.
Oh, your Tulsi video went nuts this weekend, by the way.
My Tulsi video.
Yeah.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome to Hot 97 News. This is a brand new live news show where we talk about all the biggest stories across the country. It is Monday, March 30th. I'm your host, Lana Harris, here with Ronzel with 2 N's.
What's happening?
And Million.
Hey.
What you laughing at?
I'm laughing at the screen.
Hey, bro, we look clear today.
We do look, you
No,
notice?
I'm
We
not-
look really clear today.
I'm not laughing at that. You know why I'm laughing, though.
Why are you laughing?
Because I'm talking and then, but,
Okay.
you know.
All right.
Yeah,
Okay.
You just laughing to yourself.
Yeah.
You know, sometimes you gotta
Hey,
have a little inside joke with yourself.
I think it's funny.
Okay.
Y'all might not know what I'm laughing at, but I think it's funny. Monday.
We got some new cameras, so we're looking good, but
Yeah.
they might have a little bit of a delay on our end.
That's
so
why I was laughing
That's
at.
why he's laughing. Yeah, no, I just thought I'd tell the people.
But we do look good, though, baby.
Amen.
See, shining, skin clear. Come on now.
Okay, let's talk about what these people are up to. Per usual. Okay. So Trump's delay on hitting Iran's energy infrastructure lasted about a day or two because Israel does whatever they want. That's the real wild card here. Israel's going to do whatever they want, to be honest. So strikes on that infrastructure were supposed to be delayed by 10 days to April 6th because Trump said the negotiations were going well. That's what we all heard. So then Israel decided they were going to just, again, do whatever they wanted, and they struck a uranium processing facility. Then a projectile landed near a nuclear power plant. Iran said it didn't cause any casualties or damage or put any kind of radiation in the air. But Israel also hit a heavy water complex in central Iran and 2 steel facilities. So then Iranian leadership hopped on X and they were like, hold on, I thought you people weren't gonna do this. And this is Iran's, I think it's foreign minister, Aragachi. He said Israel has hit 2 of Iran's largest steel factories, a power plant, and civilian nuclear sites, among other infrastructure. Israel claims it acted in coordination with the U.S. Attack contradicts POTUS extended deadline for diplomacy. He's saying this attack contradicts what Trump said about extending the deadline. Iran will exact heavy price for Israeli crimes.
Why you do that?
Iran ain't playing,
Oh,
bro.
okay.
But at the same time, I mean, hey, it's war. Iran, why are you trusting us at this point? Why would you? What's going on? Like, I thought y'all was a little smarter than this. If we say we're gonna do something, we're not gonna do it. We're gonna do actually the opposite of it. That's what we've been doing.
You know what's funny? I think they actually do get that vibe because they put out a different tweet over the weekend, X post over the weekend, where they was like, hey, if you hear the Trump administration say one thing, basically expect them to do the opposite.
That part.
Because the markets are, kind of reacting to each and every announcement Trump makes. And he's like, yeah, I don't even believe all that, which is crazy. Because it's like, don't look at our markets and give us advice. Hold on. But that's not all that was hit this weekend. There was also a university that was hit in Tehran. I believe this was the Imam University. And I mean,
Wow.
it was hit.
Wow.
Yes. Smithereens.
Were there students in there at all, or?
I have not seen reports of any casualties yet because they obviously know that different targets have been sought after by Israel for whatever reason. And I guess they have been going after universities where it might be known for technology or research of different nuclear things or weaponry or whatever. So this, I'd have to go look up exactly what
crazy,
this one
man.
might have been known for, but I've seen that happen. This is not the first university come under attack. So actually now the U.S. is warning people who are Americans to get out of Iraq because Iran is now also threatening to hit different universities in that region that are American-owned or American-based or just U.S. universities in that area. So
If they hit a U.S. university, do they still owe student loans?
You were stupid.
You know what I'm saying? Does that?
I hear you, though,
You get what I'm saying?
because I paid for the year.
You get If I ain't got to go to class no more, what are we talking about?
Right. No, I hear you. Yeah. But they would consider them legitimate targets. I mean, unless they assure Iran that they're not going to keep doing this, which, you know, again, the U.S. can say one thing, Israel's going to do what Israel's going to do. So that is not all that we've seen, because apparently, you know, there's been a lot of death on Iran's side. From the last I'd seen, 1,900 people had been killed since the war started in Iran because of the U.S. and Israeli attacks. And they've also said that at least 120 museums and historical sites have also been damaged during the war. So this is like beyond just, you know, military. This is history.
Yeah.
It's kind of being destroyed, which is unfortunate for them. And so then Iran retaliated, of course. And the first thing I saw this weekend was that they had actually managed to hit an air base in Saudi Arabia. So this is an U.S. air base, and they really did damage to a significant piece of aircraft for us. So this is apparently an American E-3 Sentry aircraft, and experts at least say this is a major hit because this plane has like a critical warning system that can track missiles and drones and aircraft from hundreds of miles away. So this is a big loss. So that would limit basically the U.S. ability to monitor the region as well. So, you know.
Now they hitting airplanes and stuff.
Not nothing that they could hit this. You know, it's supposed to be very protected out there. They also reportedly hit the Kuwait International Airport and 2 ports in Kuwait. And this was like a nasty, nasty fire.
Oh, they was going crazy this weekend.
Can you imagine being one of those firefighters? Because that's a big old plume of fire. Look at that. Look at how tall it is compared to them. That's nasty.
Yeah, it is.
That looks like hell almost.
It does.
Just like spiraling infernos. It's crazy. And then southern Israel, near Israel's main nuclear research center, the Beersheba area, that was hit. That had a whole smoke plume going to the sky. Oh, no, they weren't playing. I wish I could have found more video out of Iran. It's just really hard to find now because I think all the news crews left. So we have no clue really what's happening there right now. But we're getting more video out of Israel because we do have American reporters who are still there in that area, like Tel Aviv and different areas in Israel. So Tel Aviv was also hit, by the way. And then this morning, I don't have video of this for you because it just happened, but there's an oil refinery in Haifa, Israel, that was hit for the second time. So these people are going at it right now.
Iran was acting like Oprah. You get a bomb. You get a bomb. You get a bomb. You get a bomb. God dang.
Yeah. No, seriously. And I mean, you know, again, it's still said to be going well. Apparently, they are still negotiating. Honestly, I hate to tell you guys, but it doesn't really seem like the U.S. and Iran are really negotiating.
No.
I can tell you what Trump said about it. Here's that.
Extremely well in that negotiation, but you never know with Iran because you negotiate with them and then we always have to blow them up. They're going to give up nuclear weapons. They're going to give us the nuclear dust. They're going to do everything that we want to do. And you know what? They're going to go on and maybe have a great country again. But if they don't do that, they're not going to have a country. They're not even going to have a country.
Now, what does that mean?
You know what that means.
If it means what it could mean,
come on now.
it means, I mean, they could drop a nuke on these people.
That's what it sounded like.
That's what I heard.
That's what it sounded like.
But I don't know if that's what he's saying, because that'd be a crazy thing to say. And that's why, you know, I've kind of been a little critical of the United States in that way, because they keep saying, oh, they're not negotiating and the negotiations are not going well because Iran's playing around and they're not blah, blah, blah. They have demands. They're not trying to negotiate. They're trying to demand that Iran just does whatever they want. Iran is saying, I'm not going to do whatever you want. And the U.S. considers that not negotiating. So now he's saying, oh, yeah, if you don't do what we want, you're not going to have a country anymore.
That's crazy. Saying you're not going to have a country is crazy.
This is what I remember before all this started. And I was like, you know, the people claim they want this. Do they want how far this could go if this goes to hell? And you know how much they'd have to rebuild if they had a whole nuke? Not that that's being considered, but what does that mean? Mm-hmm. You said they're not going to have a country anymore. What was that? Hiroshima and Nagasaki? Mm-hmm. They had not an area anymore. You know what I mean? When we dropped those big old bombs on Japan. So it's like, it's been done before by the U.S. I can't see them doing that, because that would screw over probably so many people in the Middle East, but it's a heck of a thing to say.
Yeah, it's wild.
So Trump also just told a news outlet yesterday, actually, that he is mulling taking over Iran's Karg Island and seizing their oil. This is during the negotiations. That's all I'm saying. Like, you popping off while you're negotiating. Y'all ain't negotiating. The Karg Island is where Iran keeps 90% of their oil exports. So that would be a big deal. And Trump said, yeah, I want to take that. I would like to take that. And actually, he said that was his favorite option, just taking it, but it wasn't a guarantee. He said, and I quote, maybe we take Karg Island, maybe we don't. We have a lot of options. It would also mean we had to be there in Karg Island for a while. So you can't just take it for a day or two and then like leave.
Right.
Once you didn't take it. So that's a lot of people wondering what you mean by that. What that's going to take. So, that would take Iran basically being so weakened that they just accept it. That's what I'm saying. Like a lot of what they're wanting to do seems like it would take Iran accepting defeat and accepting the U.S. is going to come in, or else it seems like you would just be walking our troops into a trap, right? I mean, I don't know. We already have seen that there are thousands of troops that have been sent there and that thousands more are being considered to be sent to that region. And I'm sure this is just a coincidence, but the government is trying to find a company that can quickly make emergency bunkers and get it to the Middle East. So I look at the picture. That's what it looks like. They're exploring buying prefabricated bunkers. These are bunkers that are already built or like mostly built ahead of time and then can be transported and set up quickly. And they're designed to protect people from explosions, shrapnel, possibly bullets, whatever it is. So that's what it could look like. It's not that they're trying to sign contracts right now. They're literally just putting out feelers before they ask people to bid on this. So they reportedly want to know, are there companies that can make portable, blast-resistant bunkers? How fast can they be delivered? Can they do it in 3 days, 15 days, 30 days? How strong are they? Or what kind of protection level are we talking about here? The price. Can they get a discount for a bulk order? Whether companies would need partners and subcontractors, that kind of thing. So what I saw was that they put out that feeler request on March 23rd with answers due on the 27th, last Friday. So, I mean, if that's an indication to me,
Yeah, it seems like we're out there. It seems like we're about to be out there.
Why do you need bunkers for troops that are not on the ground?
Right. And
know what I
I don't know how safe I would feel just like trusting any old company. Just like, oh yeah, just go ahead and ship them out here as fast as possible. It's like I would not feel safe in no bunker out there.
I wonder what the bidding price is.
I do too.
Because scamming. you get the bid, right? They pay for it. You'll never send the bunkers.
Oh my God. Yeah. Don't let anybody from Atlanta give you a quote.
I'm quoting you $5 billion.
Oh man. Yeah. Okay. So that's part of the reason why people are kind of presuming that we might have troops on the ground in some kind of way or another. But I will say, Iran is saying they're going to set our troops on fire if they come.
Oh, wow.
And I was like, well, dang.
Wow.
That's quite a threat. Iran's parliament speaker was addressing Iranian people actually and said, and I quote, "The enemy openly sends messages of negotiation and dialogue and secretly plans a ground attack," which again, it's not really a secret at this point. I mean, it's been in the news for weeks. It's not confirmed. So, that's why they say they're secretly planning one. But then they said they were going to keep attacking countries in the region who are part of the war effort against them. And they added that the Iranian military is, and I quote, "waiting for the arrival of American soldiers on the ground to set fire to them and punish their regional partners forever." He said, "Our firing continues. Our missiles are in place. Our determination and faith have increased." So they're at least publicly saying, we still about it over here.
Yeah, it don't sound like no threat either. That sounds like a promise. That don't sound like no threat. That sounds like a promise.
If you come to my house and I see you coming and I know you're coming and it seems like they would have the high ground. I don't know what we can do for real, but we'll see what happens.
Yeah, I don't know. I honestly don't think we're gonna take a W here. I mean, we, again, in the Middle East, we've already been out here, done wars before in the Middle East. And they haven't gone too well. I mean, millions of people have lost their lives messing with the people in the Middle East. We can't keep doing it. When are we going to learn our lesson?
So I think at this point, what they're hoping for is that they can get Iran's military to such a low, non-functioning point that they don't really have a choice That's what I think. And I do hear that there might be some rifts in Iran. This is all, it's in the news. So who knows what's a lie and what's not. But the military apparently in Iran wants to keep going hard, but then other people are worried about the economic collapse if this goes on. Like, we really kind of can't keep this up for real. I don't know if that's true or not, but I could believe that. It's also worth noting that the U.S. and Israel really have taken out a crap ton of their arsenal. So now they're missing all these ballistic missiles, and they lost their ability to manufacture them and make more. So as soon as they're out, they do lose a lot of leverage, unless they have some like hiding somewhere that Israel and the U.S. doesn't know about. So I think their question is like, how long can we outlast this? And I think they've outlasted it longer than they probably thought at this point.
I mean, they've always had a very large arsenal of missiles, though.
Yeah.
That's the whole reason why Israel was trying to get them to put it up.
Right.
Like, put that into the deal. But, I mean, I don't know, man. I don't think that our reports are accurate whatsoever. I don't think that we are taking out a large amount of their arsenal for real. We're taking out as much of what they want us to know, basically.
Yeah, I don't know, because I keep seeing numbers that are all over the place. Like one report I'd seen recently said that we took out like 2/3, and then I'd seen another one that said like 30%. Right. Which is like the opposite, So it's like, it's really hard to say how much we've really like done and Israel's really done. And I think that's why Israel started going so hard. It seemed like the U.S. was about to say, all right, we're kind of trying to dial things back a little bit, try to see if we can do a deal, bring all the fighting and the death to an end. And Israel said, oh no, we're still going hard and we're going to throw gas on the fire. So that's where I think people also have to wonder, what kind of ally...
You saying it though? You saying it though?
Is it? Because
you saying it? You saying it though? Our allies getting us into more wars and fights and all types of things than we was getting ourselves into almost.
That's what I'm saying. And I also looked this up earlier today. I don't think Israel has been putting boots on the ground everywhere that the United States has had boots on the ground in the Middle East. And they're the ones in the most immediate danger. You know what I mean? So I think that's something people have noted, and you pop off this whole thing. Now we've got U.S. boots on the ground. Let's look that up. Can you actually look up real quick? Yeah. Can you see if Israel is promising boots on the ground for any kind of ground invasion of Iran? I'm pretty sure I looked this up before and it said that they were not. But they're so spread thin. That's what we were talking about last time. They're in like Gaza. They're in the West Bank. They're in Lebanon. They're in Israel. They're like...
And it's already a small population of people. It's only 10 million people that's actually Israeli.
Got reservists going on 6-7 rounds. Got the army they don't have the bodies for real.
Yeah, so it's saying right now, no, Israel has not publicly promised boots on the ground in Iran. But we have troops over there, which is crazy.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. What? At least Saudi Arabia, where you at? I mean, if y'all, where are y'all's troops? Why are Americans going over there all the time? That's crazy. I do understand when Lindsey Graham was popping off. Where are you guys? I do get it, because at least, I mean, if you're gonna do this, shoot, UAE, somebody, one of y'all, how many countries there are out there?
Nah, I think our allies should definitely be the first ones. They should definitely be on the front lines, if anything.
They should be on the front lines.
If anything, that's the least that they could do.
If this is really the problem that the U.S. is trying to tell us it is, these people should have been on the front lines.
Real talk.
Because this is for y'all.
It almost seems like Iran should have been invading Israel for us to really be getting involved in the first place in general, though, because it just seems like Israel keeps on trying to expand further and further. It's like, interesting. Why are they trying to get all these different pieces of land? It's just like not adding up.
And I don't see how you can add. Didn't we say that there was like 100,000 troops going into Lebanon from Israel? How you put 100,000 troops in Lebanon when you have us in Iran because of something you really popped off?
Exactly.
Again, mind your business. We should have been minding our. It all boils down to we should have been minding our business. That's what it boils down to.
Yeah, man. So, last thing I heard on this, y'all not even believe this.
What's that?
These people want to cut healthcare spending to pay for the war.
What?
No, y'all don't.
Y'all trying to get rid of. Oh my god.
No, y'all didn't. This is just an idea from what I've seen, but we've been talking about how the Department of War wants $200 billion for the war, even though we already won. And everybody's been wondering, so where are you going to get $200 billion from? The country is in debt. Where is this? Who's paying for this? And apparently Republican lawmakers are looking to cut federal health care spending to help pay for that. Well, yes, this is some response that we've gotten from the Democrat Party. This is U.S. Senator Elizabeth Warren. She said, Republicans in Congress want to cut Americans' health care to pay for more war in Iran. Let that sink in.
That's crazy, bro. Healthcare? We already got the worst healthcare in the world. Like, let's not and now y'all gonna cut that, bruh. I had a homegirl literally just told me that she had to pay. She didn't have to pay, but her health insurance was $62,000 for her to have her baby. 62,000. When I heard that made me not want to have a kid right there. $62,000. Now her, I guess what she had to pay was like 2,000 something, but $62,000 to have a kid.
Wait a minute.
Crazy.
Wait a minute. The bill was 62. She only had to pay 2,000.
Well, she has health insurance.
Right, and the insurance.
They billed the health insurance company $62,000.
Does that not seem like something is off to you?
Duh.
Because it seems like they're just paying money.
Duh.
What?
Yes. What? What do you? Yes, that's what I'm saying. What?
Yeah, I pull the baby out myself.
That's what I'm saying.
Flat
For
out.
that amount, golly.
About to do a home birth.
Bro, 62. That's what I'm saying. This healthcare system is messed up, and y'all want to cut it as it is? Crazy, bro.
And this is low key, like cutting it again. It feels similar to last year. They just did this last year. They pushed all those Medicaid cuts and they added work requirements. I think we were talking about that.
I think so, yeah.
And we were like,
December,
65-year-olds, y'all got to go to work, whatever it was. I don't remember the age off the top of my head. But yeah, people were talking about this and being like, bro, what is this? So that already happened. And apparently House Republicans are saying they're focusing on cutting fraud, waste, and abuse in health programs. And so that would potentially help fund the war effort if they could find waste, fraud, and abuse. I seem to remember them saying that they were going to do this last year, though, with cutting the waste, fraud, and abuse. Elon Musk went through. He was going into everybody's buildings trying to find stuff. Kristi Noem was still somehow spending $200 million on an ad campaign. She didn't find any waste, fraud, and abuse there. So lawmakers still haven't figured out how these fraud cuts would be written into law, but they say that they could pay for the Iran war and ICE with this.
And ICE. Oh my God.
Oh, yes.
They must not really care about. They're not listening to the Americans.
No, not at all.
Not one bit. ICE and the war is crazy.
It's crazy. Like, let me just double down.
Yeah, just double down, triple down. They're gonna stick beside me, or they're gonna be sheets. That's what I think
facts.
they're thinking while they're making these decisions.
Yeah, I don't know, man. And that is also probably one reason why we had no Kings protest this weekend. You know what I mean? Just all of this, the whole narrative. There were so many freaking people who went out over this weekend. Apparently, it's the largest protest in U.S. history by some U.S. estimates. That we're told 8 to 9 million people participated across over 3,000 events across the country, really across the world, because they were protesting in Paris, in Tokyo, Sydney. Australia's getting hit very bad. We haven't really talked about Australia. Maybe we'll do that at some point. They're getting hit hard by this whole oil blockade, the Strait of Hormuz problem, very hard. But anyway, so there were millions of people out here. I think we can actually show you, a little split screen.
Jeez.
Philadelphia, Minneapolis, Washington, D.C., Chicago, New York City, San Diego, Boston. The streets were out. I didn't even realize they were out for real.
They feel it this time.
Yeah.
Because last No Kings protest was last year, and it was pretty big, but it wasn't as big as this. That's good. People are starting to wake up.
Yeah.
Folks are starting to wake up. Folks are starting to understand what is really going on. And if you're not really understanding what's really going on, you might want to tap in, like myself. You might want to tap in.
I hear it, but it's like if this doesn't reflect in the voting polls come midterm election,
For sure.
Yeah.
It's like, how much did y'all actually do?
100%.
There's this book that I've been reading, Revolt of the Public by Martin Gurry. He basically explains that, all these protests are good and are cool, but they're performative at the same time. Because all you're going to do is go out there, protest. What you going to do the next day?
100%.
You're going to go right to work.
Yeah.
You're going to go right to work and continue pushing the system forward. This is not going to help anything. Unless you actually show up in the voting polls.
I agree with you, Million. I 100% agree with you. But it does help get people to to talk. I will say that it does get the talks going. It does get, even if you don't understand, let's say you went out there and you didn't understand what No Kings protest was and you stopped and you asked and then it starts to get people talking. So, but I honestly do agree. If y'all don't take that No Kings protest to the polls, then you just protesting for no reason.
Yeah.
Like you're protesting in vain at that point. You're just protesting just to protest.
I do think that these people, if you are willing to go out on a Saturday and just like march, no way those people don't vote. You know what I mean?
For sure.
I do just wonder how much of that is like a paid protester element, because that's out there. You know what I mean? Like it is what it is. But I think that if you do pay protesters to come and it encourages this many people to come, no way there are this many paid protesters. You know what I mean? So you can say they're paid protesters, but it's not all of them. We just know that is a thing. I've actually seen X posts actually where someone said, I was a paid protester this weekend. She could have been lying. She could have been telling the truth. But we don't know. I do believe that is, I think that's like mostly legit though.
Yeah, it has to be. There's nobody got that much money.
Yeah. What?
Well, actually, I heard some names. Actually, I'm not gonna say them though.
Oh, okay.
They do. They get money though.
Have y'all ever protested? I've never protested.
I've had to cover protests.
Too hot for me.
I've been a reporter, so I wasn't like allowed to go and be seen taking a stance, but I've covered them.
Yeah, that's too much walking.
Too much walking.
Yeah, I don't want to.
Wow.
I don't want to do
See,
all
it's
that
people
walking.
like you.
That's what I'm saying.
You don't want to strive for the country.
Well, but here's the thing: I will walk to the polls.
Amen.
Hello. I might not walk in them streets, but I'll walk to the polls. Understand me? So yeah, I don't do the protesting, man. I'm not a big fan of it. Never understood. I never, like, the first person that protested, like Martin Luther King walking from Selma to, like, you would have never, hey, brothers, we about to walk from here to here.
Back then, I feel like I would have.
In them church shoes, too? They was in church shoes and suits. You would have never got me walking like that.
But that's what I'm saying, because I feel like back in the day, like, they were marching for, like, legit, they inconvenienced themselves so much they didn't ride buses.
No, for sure.
They walked.
That was real protesting.
They were really protesting.
That's real protesting.
That's what I'm saying. A day like this, what are you going to do after that? That's what, because Martin Luther King, they didn't just say, all right, we're going to just walk and then we're going to continue to do whatever we do on a day-to-day basis. So, y'all making points. We do have to go to a quick break, but we have a lot of really interesting stories after the break. So don't go anywhere.
A major move today. Hot 97 is expanding.
Hot 97 has launched a full streaming
where are the
television
people
channel.
who are
Hot 97 is no
building our
longer
set?
just a radio station. It's now a streaming network.
He was walking with somebody.
Oh, he walked in today? Oh.
But I don't know who it was though.
Welcome to Hot 97 News. Let's dive into the news because the news has been newsing.
Hot 97 Mornings with Mero. We got Shiny Culture in the building. Leah Bell in the building.
Good morning.
And DJ Cass One.
DJ Cass
You
One.
know what it is. You know how I get down with the Funk Flex energy, baby.
Let's get it, Flex. Cass One.
Nobody don't want no smoke.
Wow, it got spicy real fast. Here for it all.
We're here for it all.
Let's go. Mariah Carey takeover.
The people made it happen.
Mariah, come in here.
I'm coming around.
Oh, for real, I love the interview,
Mariah
and we turning
Carey.
it up.
Good morning,
love it.
students. My name is Wale. Aren't you supposed to be in class?
You know what? We should shout out.
Oh, man, you supposed to be in class, man.
He said he was in a...
He's got a sister-in-law. Your mama said, "Oh, I'm sorry to hear that." You ready?
Yeah,
Rihanna has
she's
become a
texting me
true
now.
worldwide icon.
Okay. She sent me that chili story I put in for her.
She told me that she did, and I was like, why do you keep sending this man stuff? Like,
I'll read it.
let's
Tell her I
go.
do read it. Tell her I do read it.
okay.
And I know she probably don't think he don't even read these because I don't respond, but I do read them.
Your screen. Funk Flex, the man who defines hip
'Cause I
hop,
told her, I was
is
like,
bringing
stop
the heat
bothering
from
him.
the radio booth to your TV.
Where my camera?
Well, she hit you up first and be like, "Hey,
The
you
biggest
want to let
beats,
you
the
I hit
hottest
Rodale up?"
freestyles, and that classic Flex energy.
Well, because she always,
Now when you
I
live
think,
in
can they hear us?
Don't just hear it, watch the movement.
My mom said she can definitely hear us.
Funk
Yeah,
Flex,
it's on.
now
I
on
see
Hot
it.
97 TV, Mondays and
We didn't
Fridays at
curse, did we?
7:30 p.m.
I don't know.
the voice and attitude you love,
is so-
now on your
What's up,
screen.
chat?
I love this.
Nessa brings her unfiltered energy, real talk, and
Oh,
celebrity
unbelievable.
Who is
interviews
this dude
from the
right here?
radio
This is an
to your
amazing-
TV.
I don't know.
It's the
Kamara,
same
Kamara.
Nessa you
Oh,
know.
well, super duper C.
Bold,
We were just talking about you, man. If you
funny,
can hear
and
us,
always keeping
we
it
are so
real.
sorry for your loss. We
Catch
Nessa.
noticed.
Now on TV.
Damn, that was deep right now.
Tuesdays at 7:30 p.m. and Fridays at 7 p.m. Only on Hot 97 TV.
Welcome to Hot 97 News Atlanta. Chris here with Rondell with 2 N's
What it do? Give it up to you.
and Million.
Hey, the fact that this is a reality.
Brand new live news show. I'm your host, Lana Harris. There is so much going on in this country and in this world.
Civil unrest. Nobody's gonna trust that. Any of
This
the
sounds,
reports
like I
that
said,
we
it
get.
sounds good.
Yeah.
It does sound beneficial.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Hot 97 News. Yes, we know that you, that you can hear us. Oh, man. Okay. So we good over there? Producing booth? Everybody good? Okay. Sorry. Just making sure. So Trump. I'm sorry, what?
Sound was out for a little bit.
Oh, the sound was out for a little bit. You know, it's Monday.
It's a Monday.
What's up?
What do you want? It's Monday.
Mercury's in
Look, hello, we
retrograde.
can't hear you.
It's going crazy.
Can everybody hear us now? Did you hear the
Okay.
apology or the condolences?
No, there was none of that.
None
Okay.
of it.
Damn.
Okay.
So go ahead, Super Duper C. We missed you.
We missed you on Friday. We hear that you were at a funeral, and we're just sorry for your loss, man. And we just appreciated that you've been rocking with us this whole time.
No, for sure.
So we wanted to shout you out.
Shout out to Super Duper.
He's trying to get Alto Keys to.
Yeah, Alto, write a song for us, man. For a song. Come on, dog.
Days of the week. Okay, anyway, back to the news. Trump was finally able to update us on the ballroom at the White House. And that would not ordinarily be the news that I would start off this with, but it is actually kind of a big deal. So he said he hasn't been able to update us on the ballroom because he's so busy these days after sending our country to war, obviously. But he was mad at one of y'all for exposing the fact that the military is also building a giant underground complex underneath. Listen to this.
It's
It's
Monday.
Monday.
military is building a big complex under the ballroom, which has come out recently because of a stupid lawsuit that was filed. But the military is building a massive complex under the ballroom, and that's under construction, and we're doing very well. So we're ahead of schedule. It's part of it. And the ballroom essentially becomes a shed for what's being built under the military, including from drones and including from any other thing.
Now, why would the military need an underground base under the ballroom?
Come on now.
What y'all think it is?
Boom. Come on now.
What is that?
They sending stuff over this way.
That's what you think?
I think they gonna send something over this way.
You think it's a bunker?
Well, it's definitely a bunker.
Yeah.
It's definitely an underground bunker. Like that's what they say it is. I don't know. First of all, I think it's funny that he's like kind of pissy at the fact that a lawsuit exposed it because they weren't even going to tell us. It was supposed to be a secret. So somebody files a lawsuit about this whole ballroom thing saying like, can you really do all this? This is a lot what they're doing out there. And so it exposed the fact that the military had plans. In fact, recently I had seen this story. I think it was in People magazine. Somebody was saying that, oh yes, Trump had said the military wanted the ballroom more than anybody else. And everybody was like, no, that's weird. Why would the military want a ballroom more than anybody else? Surprise, surprise, they're building an underground bunker.
Wow.
giant underground complex, they say. So yes, like as he said, it's going to have bulletproof windows and drone-proof ceilings and all this kind of stuff. And it's not being paid for by the taxpayers whatsoever. He himself and a bunch of donors are paying for it. Donors like Amazon, Apple, Google, Meta, Microsoft, Palantir, NVIDIA, Coinbase, a couple people in the Trump administration. That's why I'm like, is Trump planning to leave?
It's a big bunker for a lot of people.
Shoot, I want to donate my little $10.
Yeah,
I want to make sure I'm cool to be. I'm in that bunker.
Look.
I'm in that bunker when things go down.
Look.
Let me donate my little $10
Come
over
on
there
now.
real quick.
Because what are y'all doing in there?
Real talk.
We got bases all over this world. You need another one?
Right under your house, too.
Right.
Not just anywhere. You talking about you can go down the elevator and go to this one. You ain't got to fly nowhere. You ain't got to go nowhere. You just down
the hall.
Come on now. And you in there. A little sketchy.
I also think it's interesting that is also a big tourist destination. So you want to put something that's kind of a target. It would be a target if it were, targeted by another country. And you want to put that underneath the White House? That's like the people's house? And the people ain't going in it? And it's funded by donors? That's weird in itself. How do donors get to be a part of funding for something that's like military based? Is that not strange to anybody?
Never even heard of that before, to be honest with you.
Very weird.
Never heard of donors just being like, let me go ahead and give you $1 million so you can. Never heard of that.
Yes. So apparently the project is ahead of schedule and under budget, which it was supposed to be about $200 million as a project. Now it's around $400 million. So I guess it can always be under budget if you keep raising the budget.
Yes.
You see that? That's that math.
Facts. Facts. I'm
Never
like,
under budget.
I'm like, wait a minute. Yes, you sure can, bro.
But it's officially for hosting large state functions and formal events. And Trump has recently added that it can also be used for inaugurations. And what I heard is that means that it's not a situation where anybody and their mama can come to the inauguration. It's anybody who probably
Getting their money.
Money
For sure.
for a ticket, because that room cannot fit hundreds of millions of people. You know, they say millions of people go to the inauguration. Hundreds of thousands at the very least go to these inaugurations. That building is not fitting hundreds of thousands of people. So that would make that like kind of a invite, ticketed, something.
That's
I mean,
interesting.
so who gets to come to inaugurations in the future if they're going to put it in the ballroom?
I'm looking at it right now. It says that they already have a bunker underneath the president's White House. It's called the Presidential Emergency Operations Center, the PEOC. So they already have one that was built in World War II. So we're building another one.
Exactly. What is this for?
It's for the donors. That's why y'all got to donate your $10. Donate your little $10. Make sure you straight, okay? Hopefully you get in. I'm getting in. I'm going to be in there with Jeff Bezos. I'm going to be in there with Elon Musk. I don't know about y'all.
They don't want you and your $10.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
They'll spit on my $10.
What would you do? What would you even
use it as toilet paper?
Oh God, they'll throw it right back in my face.
What would you even do if you made it in? What would you do? Would you talk to anybody? Would you like?
Of course, you got a network.
Okay.
What are we talking about here?
No, I was just asking. I don't know what I would do.
What would you do?
I have no idea, man.
If you were in the ballroom,
in
in
the bunker.
In the bunker. Oh yeah,
because that's what we're talking about, right?
Yeah. If he was in a bunker with the billionaires,
I don't know, man. Try to steal money.
Steal money.
See, and I don't think it's for the billionaires because they're saying it's a military underground complex. So why would members of the public be even allowed down there?
Yeah.
And yet they're funding it. So couldn't they? I mean, I don't see how this is legal. But I guess nobody's ever tried, so nobody.
Yeah, they don't have no rules for it, so nobody's ever thought of this. There's no rules for it because nobody ever thought of it.
I just don't ask and just do it, and then have people like, "Wait a minute, can you do this?" Well, it's already being done.
It's done now.
Hey.
Crazy, because I'm like, that most of us are never stepping foot in this ballroom.
Mm-hmm.
We're not going to be allowed to be in this, but whatever.
Y'all not. I am.
Yeah, okay.
So you are. Come on, you better speak it into existence.
Knock on wood.
There you
my
go.
little $10.
There you go.
I just think if the world actually got hit, I would want to be on the surface. Like I'm not trying to just wait it out in a bunker.
You wouldn't want to be on the surface?
I would want to be on the surface.
Really?
For sure.
Oh, that's interesting.
If it came to it, because what am I? A bunker. I watch a lot of these bunker shows. You ever seen Fallout? It's like a video game. It turned into a. Yeah. I just watched the season 2. It's kind of stupid, but it's also.
It's real. The game is great, but yeah.
I never played the game, but it's the whole. Yeah, exactly. That's the case. It basically talks about people who are in a bunker after, a nuclear event and the people who are still on the surface and just kind of what it's like for both of them. And, I'm like, man, I would want to be on the surface. I'll just figure it out.
Figure it out. Honestly, I would want to be hit. I ain't gonna cap. Like, just get it over with quick. I want a quick and easy death. I mean, if a bomb hit, just bow.
Well, she's not talking about dying, quickly. Brother. She's talking.
I'm just saying. I would be on the surface too. I don't know if I would want to.
He was like, "Yeah, man, kill me. Oh,
I'm ready to go.
I'm ready to die."
Bro, I'm just saying, bro, because who knows what's gonna happen after that?
You need to give yourself a fighting chance. You gonna find wherever the bomb is.
It depends. If it's a nuke, you got to fight cancer after that.
True.
So I'm cool.
That's
I'm
true.
cool on that.
So you would rather die in a nuclear blast than live in a bunker.
Yeah, but unless I'm with the billionaires. If I'm with the billionaires, I'm chilling.
Yeah.
I'm chilling.
If you're with the billionaires, they're probably gonna make you like.
They might eat me.
You're getting eaten first and foremost.
That or a slave.
That's more what I was thinking. You're not gonna have a good time.
Yeah, brother. You're definitely gonna be a slave.
$1 million.
Yeah, they're gonna use you to go gather up more black people. You'll be like, hey, Bill, you're such a good dude. Go get more of y'all.
Crazy.
Oh man, yeah. Speaking of, this is not really related. It's just kind of weird. Have y'all noticed how many meteors have been seen across the U.S.?
No.
Meteors. There's been quite a few in the past couple days. So we're talking about from Ohio and Texas to the Pacific Northwest and California, all within days of each other. And we can show you what some of these videos have looked like. So on March 17th, NASA confirmed a 6-foot, 17,000-pound meteor traveling 44,000 miles an hour broke up over Lake Erie. That region near Cleveland, Ohio, made a loud boom that was felt across Northeast Ohio and like even beyond it. And people's dash cams and security cameras saw the fireball kind of streaking across the sky. Apparently that boom happened shortly before like 9 o'clock in the morning. And they could hear it across the Northeast in Ohio and in neighboring states and parts of Canada.
Is that a meteor?
I'd have been like, now we're at war. And now all of a sudden we're seeing meteors.
I was just about to say, is that a meteor?
Across the sky. Okay. What are the odds?
Is that a meteor?
I didn't even think of it like that.
And then on Saturday, March 22nd in Texas, NASA reported a 3-foot meteor weighed about a ton, and that traveled reportedly around 35,000 miles an hour over Stagecoach. Some lady said part of it came through her house. She don't gotcha. Left a hole in the roof.
Dang.
And look, I don't know what's going on here. They did go to her house. The fire captain, he said, like, oh yeah, it does look a little unusual. The object that came out, I don't think we have that. I saw it was like a little rock, basically.
Oh, I would have kept that.
Could you see? Yeah. You see that? The index right above that. That's what it was. It was probably very small. It's actually not the first time this has happened, though. So it's not like it's just. I'm just really saying it's something that's not a meteor because I have seen that happen before. Which video is this? This is still Houston here that you're showing? Okay, yeah. Still Houston. So this Houston area resident is the one who reported that rock going through the ceiling. But that was something that also produced these like loud booms. And then on Sunday, March 23rd, on the West Coast, 200, really more than 200 eyewitnesses in California and Nevada and Arizona reported seeing a fireball that was glowing green. Now, why is it green? I can actually answer that question because, scientists have an answer for everything. And they say this bright green fireball happened just north of Portland, Oregon, because it's just kind of linked to magnesium as the meteor heats up and vaporizes. And so that's why it was so visible. But I was like, no, what are the odds?
I watched too many superhero movies.
What you saying, Superman?
Yeah, bro. I don't know. Or I'm gonna try and find that meteor. Like if it was the lady, bro, I would have kept it. I would have.
1,000%.
I would have kept it.
Oh,
I would
yeah.
have just.
They would have
I
never
don't know,
got
bro. You never know what it could actually contain.
You could have got superpowers.
That's what I'm saying.
Everybody seen Blank Man? Could have been Blank Man.
That's what I'm saying.
No, I've never seen Blank Man.
Never seen
Meteor Man.
Meteor Man. That's
There
what
you
it
go.
is. Blank Man too.
Young blood.
Blank Man
it's okay,
too.
young blood.
Blank Man is also First of all, Blankman is also a character, so don't do that.
I've never heard of Blank Man. What is
Yeah.
his power? Does he have power?
Yeah,
That's
he has,
Damon. That's Damon
Wayans.
Wayne. Yeah. That, back in my day, I used to watch that all the time.
Back in his day, this man got a birthday this week and don't know how to act. Talking about some back in my day. God,
Just leaving the draft
I mean, just leaving the draft age, brother. Relax yourself.
Oh man, and that was not it. There was another one. This one happened in Michigan. Yep, there it is. Also on March 24th, so the same day as that last one. At night, NASA said a small asteroid fragment, about 4 inches, 1 pound, entered the atmosphere at 29,000 miles an hour. First detected 42 miles above Hope, Michigan, and then broke apart over Saginaw Bay. At its peak, apparently it was 40 times brighter than Venus.
Dang.
That's what they say.
40 times brighter than Venus?
And I just think it's correct because we said this one was 4 inches, 1 pound. The first one was 6 feet. 6 feet, 17,000 pounds. Now that's like a car just dropping down at 44,000 miles an hour.
Sheesh.
Now how does that happen? That's crazy. What are the odds?
Well, this is how gravity works. So when you come down, it moves real fast. You asked how did that happen. I'm just letting you know that with gravity, what goes up must come down. Yeah, just want to let you know. I didn't know if you knew that.
Thank you. I'm just saying. Speaking of space and weird things, we finally know what happened to that astronaut who had to get medevaced out of space. Do you remember that? He had a health issue in space.
Yeah.
Oh, did we ever do that story? Because I remember kept having to push it back and back.
Nah, we never did.
I think we
this.
did. He got sick on space or something.
He got sick in space, and everybody was wondering what happened because that had never happened before, where you had to medical evacuate somebody from space. And they didn't say what it was. They didn't say what happened. So we finally know he suddenly couldn't speak. That's what the problem was.
Wow.
So his name is Mike Fink, or Finky. I'm not sure how to pronounce that, but he's a 59-year-old retired Air Force colonel. He's been to space like 4 times, has like 549 total days in space. So he was on the International Space Station back in January when this happened, January 7th. And the reports are that he was eating dinner after preparing for a spacewalk that was supposed to happen the next day, okay? With no warning, he suddenly lost the ability to speak. He said it was completely out of the blue, amazingly quick, like a very, very fast lightning bolt, he says. He said he wasn't in pain, doesn't remember feeling any kind of physical distress, but his crew members immediately realized something was wrong. He couldn't speak. All 6 astronauts apparently quickly kind of went around him. They did an all hands on deck situation. They contacted NASA flight surgeons on the ground, and a couple seconds later, and they say that whole episode lasted about 20 minutes and then just stopped as quickly as it started.
And he started speaking again?
And he could just speak again. Said he felt completely normal afterwards, hasn't had anything similar happen to him before or since. So that's why they had to leave. They did what they could for him in space, but they didn't really have a ton of medical equipment, so they had to come back to Earth early.
This is great.
So then they say
this is great. This is great entertainment right here.
But apparently he's gone through a bunch of different tests and doctors still don't know what happened to him. They still haven't been able to figure out what the cause was. They ruled out a heart attack. They ruled out choking.
Oh man, whenever I get in an argument with my girl, I hope this happens to me. Just 30 minutes of not speaking, just you know how triggering that would get her, bruh. And she'd be like, why don't you?
This is serious.
I'm sorry.
This is our NASA astronaut. You know what's crazy though? So apparently he has done like 9 different spacewalks. This was supposed to be his 10th, and it was going to be the first one for his crewmate, Zena Cardman, but they had to leave early.
Dang. So they came back to Earth.
So they had to cancel this planned spacewalk. Xena couldn't have her first ever spacewalk. They came back to Earth because they didn't know what was wrong.
Oh, I would have. Oh, if I was her. Oh. 20 minutes you went silent and then you was able to talk again. Oh boy, we would have. Hey, you can talk. Let's go. I'm trying to do this spacewalk.
And he said he feels bad because I think they came back like a month early. And, Xena's supposed to have her first spacewalk. So they're like, it's just space. It's just space. It's not your fault. It's just space. And I'm like, now what kind of space sickness makes you just not able to talk for 20 minutes?
Yeah, I've never heard of that before. Go ahead, Mill. What do you, I feel like you kind of have an answer.
Oh, no. I mean, whatever the scientists say, I'm going with.
Oh, okay.
If it was like the atmospheric pressure or something like that, that's what I'm probably going with.
Atmospheric pressure.
Atmospheric pressure or whatever they say it is. I'm just saying, whatever they say it is.
Yeah.
That's not what they're saying it is.
What are they saying it is?
They're supposed to be floating in there, right? I mean, that's what we see, unless they turn on the anti-gravity one with the cameras cut on, because we've seen videos of them floating around up there. Yeah, they have not really said anything about what they think it was. He said he's felt guilty. Their administrator, a NASA leadership, their administrator, Jared Isaacman, said the situation was beyond his control, emphasizing this wasn't you, this was space.
This sounds like the definition of a hater. You know what I mean? And I'm going to tell you why. That girl's about to get her first spacewalk, and my man wanted to sabotage it, and he was like, you know what? We going back early. We going back early, bro. Hey, that's some hating. That's some hating stuff on that man's part, bro. You knew she was about to get her first spacewalk, and you just magically stopped speaking, and then got it back in 20 minutes. Hater. That's hater, bro. That's a hater move.
A conspiracy-brained person. Oh, I shouldn't say.
Go ahead, say it.
Would say that, okay, what if, the streets say that he's gone through all these spacewalks, and the time that another person was supposed to have their first spacewalk, now she can't go anymore? What if they're not really doing spacewalks?
Oh.
And they had to stop it before she was supposed to have her first
Because she was about to see something that she wasn't supposed to see.
That they're not doing spacewalks, for real. They're not in space. That's the conspiracy.
I got that. I like both. I like both of those.
It's fun.
I like both of those.
It's fun. It's fun to think about. But no, yes, they are in space. In fact, there is a space garden. There's an astronaut. His name is, what is his name? I don't know what his name is, but we can show you his little potato. His little potato that he put out, and the potato in space. You don't want to click on it? That's what they're growing up there for food. Yes, he said, I flew potatoes onto Expedition 72 for my space garden. It was an activity he did in his off-duty time. That's an early purple potato, complete with a spot of a hook Velcro to anchor it to his little light terrarium. And yeah, he said that they're great to have up there. He's on X talking about this stuff. I'm like, no, this is how this man got sick. I don't even know if they're on the same vessel, whatever they're on up there. But people thought that was an alien at first.
Yeah, I thought it was an alien at first.
Yeah, man.
That's gross.
Potato.
They're eating that?
I don't know if they're eating it or just trying to grow it.
Ugh.
I don't know. But I can tell you that I guess it would be good if they could grow food up there, because NASA is canceling plans to deploy a space station in lunar orbit, basically to go around the moon.
Mm-hmm.
And instead they want to build a base on the moon instead.
Oh.
Wow.
And there you go. That's the picture. That's the rendering that NASA has on their website. Okay, so now we're going to use the parts that were supposed to be building the space station that was going to orbit the moon, and use those parts to build a $20 billion base directly on the moon's surface over the next 7 years, according to that same chief, Jared Isaacman, that was talking about, the sickness in the last story. So Isaacman took over in December, and yeah, he said they're trying to pump this thing out fast. They said that they're basically just shifting their focus here, because the idea is to get a system that can support people living and working on the moon long term. China is also trying to do something very similar. So they're like, we gotta beat China. But that's what they want to do.
20 bill?
$20 billion. These people just
20 bill. We got
$20
20 bill
million.
for that.
For the moon.
20 billion for the moon.
20 billion for the moon, but I mean, we might take healthcare away from us.
Yeah, it don't make no sense.
Won't let anybody off the hook for student loans.
Nothing.
Oh God.
Won't do anything to make healthcare cheaper. Won't make any. They got like fake food coming to the market that's supposed to be cheaper, just lab grown stuff, and y'all got 20 bill for the moon.
And y'all ain't gonna get up there and do nothing but start more wars and try to take over each side of the moon. Like y'all ain't gonna do nothing productive for real up there and on the moon. Like let's be real. What y'all gonna do?
And China's not even apparently putting a base on the moon. Apparently, China is making steady progress towards landing astronauts on the moon by 2030. So that's why NASA is pressured to move faster. Now, why would they be pressured to move faster when we've already put people on the moon decades ago, 1969?
Man, boy, they be talking too loud, and y'all don't even be listening.
But China's trying to do it by 2030, and now we have to hurry up before they do that, even though we did that
Already, by the way.
back before we really had like cell phones,
I mean, we was up there.
colored TV. We on the moon.
We on the moon.
We ain't got we barely got a microwave. We on the moon.
On the moon. Slavery just got finished on the moon. We on the moon. Like, what in the world? Black people and white people can't even sit together, but we on the moon.
On the moon.
Don't even make no sense. Don't even make no sense. And then y'all get up to these moons and y'all start being racist toward the aliens, and it ain't gonna make no sense. That ain't gonna make no sense, bruh. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, man. All right. Well, back here on Earth, Rondo had a little story he wanted to tell you
Just
guys.
a little something. Just a little something. So over 400,000 Kit Kats just vanished. So somebody actually really took a break. You know what I'm saying? They took a break. We're talking about a full-blown international chocolate heist. Nestle says thieves stole 12 tons of Kit Kats. That's 413,793 bars after a truck left a production site in Italy headed to Poland. And here's the crazy part. The whole truck is gone.
Oh.
Not delayed, not rerouted, gone. Somewhere along an 800-mile route, someone pulled off a heist so clean authorities still don't know where it happened. And where is all the chocolate? Now, these weren't regular Kit Kats either. These were the new F1 car-shaped bars, meaning someone out here really stole race cars made out of chocolate. Yes, everybody, F1 is new. It's not new, but the new season is here. Nestle says the bars could pop up on the black market across Europe, but every single one has trackable codes. So if you're scanning snacks and your candy start talking back to you, yeah, you might be eating stolen goods. The company also made it clear that this just isn't about candy. Cargo theft is rising globally and criminals are getting smarter, more organized, and apparently a lot more hungry. Stolen Kit Kat bars is crazy.
But hold on. Putting Kit Kats on the black market
Didn't know that was
crazy.
Didn't know that was a
You
thing.
can go to the CVS.
Grab about 4-5 of them.
What do I need to get black market Kit Kats for?
This is a fire hustle. Give it to some kids so they could sell it in their schools. Woo! Have you a nice little business going. You can flip that for real.
Yeah. Be the El Chapo of the chocolate bars, bro. Low key.
What are the chances this is just like promo? It's just to get people talking about, ain't nobody putting no dang Kit Kat on a black market. Oh, I got a barcode to scan my Kit Kats to see if it's stolen. Man, anyways, we got to go to break. We'll be right back. That's promo.
A major
I
move
thought so
today.
too.
Hot 97 is expanding.
Hot 97 has launched a full streaming television channel.
Hot 97 is no longer just a radio station, it's now a streaming network.
Welcome to Hot 97 News. Let's dive into the news because the news has been newsing.
Hot 97 mornings with Mero. We got Shiny Culture in the building. Leah Bell in the building.
Good morning.
And DJ Cast One.
You know what it is. You know how I get down with the Funk Flex energy, baby.
Let's get it, Flex.
Nobody don't want no smoke.
Wow, it got spicy real fast. Here for it all.
We're here for it all. That's
Let's
it.
go. Mariah Carey takeover.
The people made it happen.
Yeah.
I'm coming around to all the classrooms and we turning up.
Good morning, students. My name is Wale. Aren't you supposed to be in class?
Where are you supposed to be?
Oh, man, you supposed to be in class, man.
has become a true worldwide icon.
Congratulations on the job. We listen to Hot 97 every day. We can't wait to hear you guys even more.
Hey, let's go!
Get ready. The legend is on your screen. Funk Flex, the man who defines hip-hop, is bringing the heat from the radio booth to your TV.
Where my camera at? That's my camera? All right.
The biggest beats, the hottest freestyles, and that classic Flex energy.
Bars are back.
Now in your living room. Don't just hear it, watch the movement. Funk Flex, now on Hot 97 TV, Mondays and Fridays at 7:30 p.m.
The voice and attitude you love, now on your screen.
I love this.
Nessa brings her unfiltered energy, real talk, and celebrity interviews from the radio to your TV. It's the same Nessa you know. Bold, funny, and always keeping it real. Catch Nessa, now on TV.
Damn, that was deep right now.
Tuesdays at 7:30 p.m. and Fridays at 7 p.m. Only on Hot 97 TV.
Welcome to Hot 97 News Atlanta. First, here with Rondell with 2 N's.
What it do? Give it up to you.
And Million.
Hey, the fact that this is a reality.
Brand new live news show. I'm your host, Lana Harris. There is so much going on in this country and in this world.
Civil unrest. Nobody's going to trust that. Any of
this sounds, like I said, it sounds good.
Yeah.
It does sound beneficial.
You are watching Hot 97 TV.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome to Hot 97 News Atlanta. This is a brand new live news show where we talk about all the biggest stories in the city. It is Monday, March the 30th. I'm your host, Lana Harris, here with Rondell with 2 N's.
What's up?
And Million.
Hey.
Okay, we got a whole nother week of work ahead of us.
Ooh.
Week of work.
Is it going to fly by too? I hope so.
Yeah. We hope so too, baby.
Yeah.
Friday, dog.
Yeah, I'm praying it flies by fast.
Come on now.
Before they start doing some drafts.
Well, yeah, that's true.
I was about to say, look,
That's
man,
true.
Trump, you got a couple days if you want to get your most ardent
Hey,
supporter.
the one that's really gonna work for you. I'm talking about he gonna go to the buy-ins and the buy-ins, bro.
This man believes in what you doing.
I'm talking about he want to be a bully too. You know what I mean?
I'll let y'all get it off.
A couple more days before you can draft. You can't draft him anymore.
Yeah. Are you excited? Are you excited for your birthday at least?
I don't know. We'll see, bro. You know, it's another day, another dollar. When you've been on this earth for so long as I have been, you know, it kind of just gets, you know, it kind of just gets old. You know, you kind of, you know, birthdays is, you know, for the kids. You know, I'm an adult now.
Oh, an adult.
Yeah,
I got you.
Yeah, I'm one of the grown folks.
You one of the grown folks.
One of the grown folks.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah,
All right, brother. Yeah, I respect it, brother.
Appreciate
it. Yeah. One of the grown folks,
yes,
brother.
Sir.
All right.
Young man.
Don't push it too quick now. You know what I'm saying? You know, we don't want to be one of the grown folks. You remember how when you was younger, you wanted to be grown so bad?
Yeah.
But now that we're here, we're like,
slow it down,
yeah.
man. This sucks up here.
Yeah, it's not that fun. It's not that fun, brother.
You ain't lying.
Enjoy being in your 20s, dog.
Very ghetto.
I will say, enjoy being in your 20s, brother.
You know what? I was actually watching, one of these news outlets had some kind of story where they had talked to kids on spring break. Kids, you know, they're college students on spring break, and they had no clue about anything. They had never heard about the war. They had never heard of no Ayatollah. They had never heard of, were clueless. And I was like, man, that is like the ignorant bliss that I miss.
That's crazy. That was me. That was me not too long ago.
That literally was you like
that was
3 months ago.
That was me too.
Like 3 months ago.
That was me too, and I'm an adult. I'm an adult though, and I didn't know.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
As a child, not knowing though.
Yeah.
I feel like you're not supposed to know about that stuff when you that young, man. I feel like you go like enjoy your life.
Yeah.
You should be ignorant of what's going on because, bro, go live for a little bit. And then once you get about 25, 26, 27, then start worrying about. But until then, bro, 21 to 24, go live. Like whatever's going on right now, I mean, see it. Definitely notice it. but don't like engulf yourself in it.
You know what the problem with that is though? Because then you wake up, you get involved in everything. You finally start realizing what these people got going on. You're like, now wait a minute, now who we beefing with?
Yeah.
What y'all got going on up here? I'm trying to figure out who I support right now because y'all tell me I'm supposed to be mad at these people. I ain't really got no beef with these people.
Right.
You know what's funny about that? I've had so many of my friends that, well, they're not really my friends, but they're like way younger than me, but they're comedians and they've now gotten to the age of where they can see clearly now.
Yeah.
And most of them are like, bruh, I should have never voted for Trump, or I'm not as racist as I thought I was, or why did I even treat y'all like this, or this, that, and the third. And I'm like, oh, bro, you're just now realizing this. He was like, yeah, dog, like I'm like woke, as they say now. You know what I mean? Like I woke it up and I see this. So yeah, it does suck once you get older and you're finally awake, and then you finally see, and then your eyes are go, oh my God. And your parents and your friends, they all tell you, vote this way, think this way, do that way, do this way. And then when you finally start thinking and doing your own research, it's like, oh, I hate all of you.
Wait a minute.
Why did y'all tell me to do this?
I've been scammed.
I've been scammed.
Yes. They're literally scamming all of us.
Yes.
Everybody in the tax bracket that's not theirs, we're all getting scammed.
Hello.
Any reason, race, anything. Like, it's all a distraction to keep us from realizing they're scamming us. They're not going to fight the wars. We are.
These are facts. These are facts, bro.
Okay. Speaking of all the stuff these people have going on, Tyler Perry actually did give back to TSA after all.
Yep. So Tyler Perry gave TSA workers $250,000. And now, according to reports, officials want that money back.
Yeah.
They said, TP, you need to take that back, actually. So, like I told you last week, he really wanted to make it happen. You know, he really came out there with cash. He was like, I want to give the TSA workers a large amount. And if it was 250, I mean, that's helping out a lot of people. But, you know, TSA workers said, no, it's against our policy. We have a lot of ethics rules that go behind it. You can't do it this way. So Tyler Perry first tried to give in cash, like I said, but instead he came back around. Once he got turned around, he came back around and gave them $1,000 each in gift cards.
Let's go.
That is fire. He was handing them out himself, apparently. You know, he was boosting the morale of the TSA workers, according to certain different reports. He was spending time with some of the TSA workers, and, you know, they just really had a good time. But federal officials later said that there was still a problem. According to reports, workers were told that they had to give the gift cards back, even if they had already used the money.
Oh,
so
wow.
if I already used the money, now I got to give you the money back. That's not my fault, because he tried to do it right this time.
He did.
He tried to actually go and talk to management and, you know, work through management and figure out how they could get these cards out to the management and the other workers. But apparently they still ended up saying that this goes against certain ethics codes that they do have. I looked into it. So the standards of ethical conduct for employees of the executive branch, that's like a little rule book that they have to abide by, right? In this section, in certain sections, it says that federal employees cannot accept gifts from prohibited sources or gifts given because of their officer position. Again, you can't give gifts to them because maybe you know, you give them $100 and they just let you slide by, and you might have a bomb in the backpack or something. Who knows? So they're saying you can't do that. But they do have certain exceptions. They say that you could give like $20 or less in gift cards if you wanted to, in small gifts, things like that. But that's the most that they can give to a TSA officer. But again, it still has to be from a prohibited source.
Okay.
Can't be from everybody. Okay, so he did give the money in the gift cards?
He did give the money in the gift cards, but now they're saying they want it back.
Yeah,
now they're saying they have to give it all back, even if they spent it. That's according to reports.
So how did he disseminate it? He gave it to the managers, or he went like just and like
he
handed it out?
He basically talked with the managers, figured everything out, like how they could do it, like, you know,
above board.
You know how we do. Yeah. We would do it officially, but unofficially, because he was still there apparently to boost the morale. I mean, he was talking to the TSA agents. He was taking pictures with people.
Okay.
So I don't think he necessarily gave it to them hand to hand. He gave it to like management. Again, we don't know how he exactly gave it out to him, but he worked with management in
Okay.
getting those cards out.
Okay, so now they're saying y'all got to give it back.
Now,
That is the stupidest thing I've ever heard in my life, because do y'all want them to show up for work or not?
Hello.
It's not even a matter of like, do y'all want it to be safe and do you want them to feel bribed or whatever? It's like, do you want them to be there? Y'all can't just, that does make sense for day to day, but when it's one person, Tyler Perry is not sneaking no dang bomb into TSA because he handed out a bunch of, you know what I mean? And like, either way, like, you're going to get his stuff. First of all, you can't even tell whose stuff is whose anyways.
Yeah, true.
And he's not walking through TSA. That man is probably going through the whole little shuttle for rich people.
Well, he probably has his own little flights and stuff.
So this is not a Tyler Perry. Y'all are playing games.
Y'all also missed out on a great opportunity. If I was one of them TSA workers, I would have asked for a job.
Hey, I would have asked for a job. I would have started acting on the
What?
spot.
On the spot.
I would have started acting
What?
on the spot, dancing,
What?
showing them I could
I'd
sing,
have
all
did
that.
something, bro.
I would have gone crazy.
Y'all missed an opportunity. Tyler Perry standing in front of me, and I'm not getting paid here. Oh, brother, TP, what you need me to do? What you need me to do? I'd have did anything. I'd have been a PA. I'd have been a set director. I'd have been whatever you needed from me, TP. I'd have been it.
I know that's right.
What? What?
Shout
Y'all missed out on an opportunity.
Shout out to TP though. Shout out to TP though.
That's cool.
Again, one of the first ethical billionaires that we've seen in our time.
100%.
And you know what? To the people who say like, yeah, y'all need to give it back, even if you spent it already, come get it.
You wouldn't
get it.
Now, if they say you might lose your job though,
Bro, we're not getting paid
First
regardless.
of all, we're not getting paid.
So I don't even care at this
A,
point.
B,
Fire me.
Hundreds of people have quit. You can't afford to lose me right now.
Hello, I'm dangling in their face. Yeah, and not spending. And what? You know, Keisha, she left last day. John, he done too. I'm the only one working. What you gonna do? You ain't gonna get rid of me. Bet. Yeah, y'all ain't firing me. You need me.
But a passenger did make a verbal bomb threat at the airport here in Atlanta. Did y'all see this?
yeah. So again, Spirit Airlines proves that we're the best airline. What?
This airline now, y'all are family.
No, we not.
No. Y'all are
Hold
family.
on, before you continue, in the comments, and you really kind of even can't do this, but just what airline would you associate most with Spirit? Now tell the story.
Oh wow! So y'all gonna do that?
We just wanted to ask.
It's
Go ahead.
just the question.
But proceed.
Apparently, I heard that the guy that did the bomb threat, he thought he was on a Delta flight. Actually,
all right.
Well, don't say it. Don't say it, and give them some time, and just hold that part.
All right. So so the incident did happen on a flight, I'll say, and this flight was coming from Columbus, Ohio, and had already landed in Atlanta. While the plane was still moving on the ground, one passenger made a verbal bomb threat. According to reports and air traffic control audio, the passenger said some pretty crazy things. Y'all have an idea of what the
I mean, I'm pretty sure he's a bomb.
I'm saying what the airport is, what the airline is.
Oh yeah.
Oh no, hold on. You're saying only JetBlue, Frontier. We got a Frontier. We got a JetBlue. Just let the comments cook, please.
All right, so let's go ahead and just listen to the audio real quick. It might say it in there.
Was he a pro now?
Okay, Frontier Flight 2539, have information about the level 3 threat, not level 4 threat, but level 3 threat. I'd like to relay. Frontier 2539, Land Tower, go ahead. A black male, approximately 5'9", sitting in seat 3 Alpha. He's in his seat. He's already threatened to kill the lady that's sitting next to him, and he's saying that he has a bomb on board, approximately 58 to 60 years old. Understand, level 3, black male, 5'9", 3 Alpha, threatening to kill the lady beside him, says he has a bomb on board. Any details on the bomb? No details as of right now. That's as much information as we got.
Man, sure does sound like a Frontier flight to me.
Yeah.
If I've ever heard one.
Wait, so is Frontier connected to Spirit Airlines?
Yes.
Just how they operate and the experience you may expect on the flights.
I didn't know if they had like.
Yeah, they did.
But they almost merged, but they're not like officially merged.
No, but that's your cousin.
That's our cousin.
For sure.
That's our cousin
for sure.
1,000%.
How are y'all gonna throw this on Spirit, bro? That's crazy.
Frontier and Spirit are family members.
Can we just real quick actually talk about what we just heard there? Did he just say that a 50-something-year-old was sitting in 3A?
3A.
That's the first class seat.
What? There's not really first class on Frontier, really.
Oh, there's no
Yeah,
first class on
there's-
Frontier. There's
no.
no. Is there first class on Spirit? Maybe I guess
They're called bigger seats.
Oh.
That's what they're called. That's what they're called. They're literally.
My bad. I was thinking of Delta.
They're literally called bigger seats.
How
that is y'all's first class. Bigger
dare
seats.
y'all?
Look,
Oof,
Lana,
never mind.
this is how it goes. You got three seats, and then their bigger seats are 2 and 2.
Hey, bro, them seats is nice though. They let you lean back a little bit, kick your feet up, all types of stuff. But yeah, so once the that was just a pilot reporting to air traffic control, basically what happened. And it was a 50-something-year-old black man.
Yeah,
that's crazy. What y'all think? Y'all think it was a real threat or?
Here's the thing about Frontier: you never know who you're gonna get on the flight. Okay, so you at this point we don't want it to be us. Okay, we really don't, but. Us usually flies Frontier in Spirit. You know what I'm saying?
It's true.
So with us being on that flight, I'm not as like taken aback from it because I was on a Frontier flight recently and there was a dude on there that rapped the entire flight.
No way.
It was an hour and 30 minutes. I said he rapped the entire flight. And the lady sitting next to me, I know she was pissed, but he rapped the entire flight. Just had his headphones in, rapping out loud the entire flight. So I know that it's possible for things like this to happen on Frontier.
Was he good?
No.
Oh.
He was rapping songs. He was just rapping like
he was
music.
just,
okay.
that's so
But
annoying.
still though,
and
bro.
the flight attendants didn't say
nothing.
because they don't get paid
They
enough
don't,
for this.
bro, they don't care. They don't care.
They got headphones in too.
Yeah, they don't care at all.
So once law enforcement had responded to the scene, passengers were taken off the plane using stairs instead of actual the normal exit, and were then placed on buses and transported to the terminal. Authorities then investigated the situation and worked to figure out whether the threat was real, and it wasn't.
Yeah.
So yeah, they determined that it was no actual real danger. The FBI is now leading the investigation though, and is interviewing people to understand exactly what happened and what exactly was said. But I mean, it's a black man talking about he got a bomb on his plane. It's like, come on, bro. I know you ain't got those connects on Frontier at that.
Yeah.
That's very true. And didn't you say he was popping off on the lady?
On a lady.
He seems like he was just popping off. I'm like, yeah, and I got a bomb.
Yeah.
He's just saying stuff and like, oops, now I'm going to jail.
Yeah,
Dang.
yeah.
Just upset. Just upset.
Black saying
Man.
bomb threat, I would have walked right past you. Sir, shut up, sit down.
You don't.
sir, shut up, sit down. Hey, close the door and let's take off. We ain't no bomb on this plane.
Wait, what makes you take a bomb threat serious? What does that person look like?
Wait, what?
What is the person that? Why would you? What does the person look like?
Rondo.
What does the person look like if you was to take the bomb serious?
I too am curious.
What was that?
What you think somebody who would have a bomb
I
should look
You
like?
don't think black men can get bombs on a plane?
Just okay. Sometimes bombs just don't, it doesn't correlate with us. You know what I mean? That's it. I'm not saying, but if I was, it would be, somebody on the gas station. That's all I'm saying.
Ooh, okay, yeah. So yeah, they're still investigating. They're still investigating.
Y'all asked. Shouldn't have asked.
But I see Asians on the gas stations sometimes, Mexicans, everybody. Black people on gas stations too. So
No, we don't.
Yeah.
No, we don't.
There is a very peculiar thing in this country where there is one type of person who really owns a lot of gas stations, and we just don't talk about
We
it.
don't.
Is that not kind of odd?
Thank you.
It's a little odd.
Very peculiar.
I'm not mad at it. Get it how you live.
Get your coins.
But at the same time, like all of them,
We can't get one.
it's like a lot of them.
And y'all got them in the hoods too. And nobody. Come on, y'all can't let us have one. That's all I'm saying.
They do. I mean, they got a corner on that market somehow.
Come on, somehow.
Okay. Meanwhile, there are 4 inmates at the Clayton County Sheriff's Office that are now expected to face new charges after an assault on the deputies.
Yeah, so at the Clayton County Jail, deputies were doing a routine search for contraband. They was looking for things like shanks and other weapons at the jail. But, the unit they were searching housed inmates that were actually in there for murder and attempted murder. So during the search, 4 inmates refused to comply. And then it turned violent. One inmate actually allegedly punched a deputy in the face, and 3 others jumped in.
Oh my God.
3 others jumped in. That's not funny, bro. That's not. Why you laughing, bro?
Sorry, dog. Go ahead, bro.
So the fight lasted about 2 minutes before deputies got control again, and 3 deputies were actually hurt alongside with the deputy, but the injuries were minor. You know, when then the officers moved 18 inmates out of the area so they could finish searching. That's when officers found multiple homemade weapons during the search, and police have not released the inmates' names yet and what exactly charges they may face. The investigation is still ongoing, but you know, I just heard this and I was like, I don't understand why people even get this job in the first place.
As a CEO?
Yeah, CEO, anything, especially like in a murder, like in a whole murder place. Like
it's good. I mean, it's good benefits for sure, and it's pretty decent pay. But
it's not though.
It's not.
It's not though. So I looked it up on Indeed. Actually, I went on Indeed and I was like, you know what? If I wanted a little job at Clayco,
I wouldn't put it past you. I wouldn't put it past you. I'm surprised you haven't worked there already.
But they didn't necessarily show me Clayton County, but I am looking at a whole bunch of different CEO positions. Like people are getting paid $21 per hour, $21.58 an hour, and this is full time. People are getting like $756 a week. That ain't much. I'm looking at $68,000 per year. That's on the high end. 48,000.
21 an hour is about 43,000 in Georgia. Ooh. So you going through all that?
Yeah,
all that
for Clayton County too. There was a documentary just released on YouTube, and Clayton County jails. First of all, Clayton County jails are the worst. Like
really?
Rice Street's really bad, but Clayton County jails are the absolute worst. Yeah. They got like 5 different tiers of the pod. You got like your blood pods. You got your pod for your for your gay people. You got your pod for your Muslims. You got your pod for your Mexicans. You got your pod for your murderers and stuff.
That's kind of nice.
No, they in there going crazy too now. Don't get it twisted.
Well, I mean,
they in there for a reason.
At least they have a community.
Oh yeah, they got a community of gay murderers. Yeah, go ahead.
Oh my God.
But,
oh my God.
Well, I mean, but what I'm saying is, if they happen to all be gay, then they just have.
They still beef. No, they still beef. Though. Gay people get mad at other gay people.
I'm not saying that they don't have like beef.
You still get shaped up in there.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm saying like if they are all like, at least they don't have to go in a population.
Yes.
Like they're all at least in their community. I'm the Muslims. I don't have to be. We're cool.
It still go off in Clayton County jails. Whenever y'all get a chance, watch that documentary because this is not off by any means. Like I can definitely see this happening in Clayton County. Clayton County jails are terrible.
But $40,000 though, getting paid for that is crazy.
And watching them treat the inmates like crap, like you'd have to, and treating the inmates like crap. Like I'm not for $40,000, please.
Right.
Max 60. That's crazy. Speaking of jails though, the Cobb County Jail. Cobb, I don't hear that much about in a bad way. Not as much as Fulton and Clayton. Cobb County Jail is actually trying to do something nice, a new initiative called Bond Beyond Bars.
Right. So and Cobb County does sound a lot nicer. Like when you say it, because they're doing this program currently right now, like you said, Bond Beyond Bars, and this program lets dads in jail have in-person visits where they can hug and, hold their kids instead of just talking to them through like a screen or something like that. So some of the ways that this differs from regular visitation though is like regular visitation, you usually are having the visitation behind, a glass or behind a video screen. So you never really get to fully interact with your children. You can't really hug them. You can't really hold your kids. But, with this new program in place, Bond Beyond Bars, it allows face-to-face contact with the kids. Parents can hold and hug their children. Parents can actually read and spend extended periods of time with their kids. And it's just like, this is great. So currently more than 12 incarcerated fathers are already part of the program, and the jail set rules for the program already. Only inmates who are behaving well and following the rules can participate. During the visits, kids and dads do activities together like talk and spend real-time bonding. The program also teaches parenting skills to help dads improve, and more than a dozen fathers have already enrolled. This is amazing.
Oh,
I love
nice.
that. Everybody gets to. I'm a strong believer that everybody should get a chance to at least interact. I hear that it's really lonely in prison with their kids. I mean, not with their kids, but in prison in general. Like they don't get to see people often. So the fact that they're able to do something like this is amazing.
Have you ever been to prison?
No. What? Why do you guys? No, I've never been. No, I've never been to jail. I've never been arrested.
Really?
You say you got arrested at a baseball game.
But that wasn't
That's
really
like fake jail.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
yeah. Like super fake jail. And I wasn't even in. I didn't even put me in handcuffs. They just walked me down like holding me. That was it. Yeah, but I've never been. I've had an MIP before, but that just sat me in the back of the car and then took me out. I just got a ticket. Yeah, man.
Yeah,
man.
I'm a great kid.
I just love that, you say you're a great kid.
I'm a great kid. I mean, despite how y'all think about me, I'm actually a really
Well,
good
I mean,
kid.
I just know that you do have a love for scamming and different crime stories. So I just assumed you might have perused a jail or two.
No, I didn't peruse anything, girl.
Just kidding.
Lana was like, yeah, I see you just walk through a few times. No.
Just gonna check out the place.
No, I'm good.
Now, I don't want to speak this into existence, right?
okay.
But
All right.
I will say, though, if you had a partner that was in jail, would you bring your child to the prison?
Yes.
Really, to visit that person?
1,000%. If that was my child's mother?
Yes.
Yes.
Man.
Really?
Why wouldn't I want my kid to have a relationship with his mother?
So when I was growing up, I had a father that was in prison for a good extended amount of time. My mom made sure to keep me away from that environment. She didn't want me to see the prisoners. You don't want to get accustomed to certain things.
Sure.
You don't want to see that, So she just kept me away from it. I don't know. I would keep my kids away from it. I would actually tell my kids, like, stay away. I'll give you a call if anything. I don't want to see them.
How do you feel about that, like now, like as an adult? Not to, make you go through this on TV, but like.
Let's have the whole therapy session with Amelia real quick. So, what do you think?
Do you like appreciate that?
It's like, does he, like, how do you guys, what's your relationship now? Like,
No, but y'all know I'm just away from certain things in
Yes,
general. I don't want to put my kids in certain environments. So I felt like it helped me out. I mean, it made me like not see exactly how bad things could get, or I don't know. It was
It
weird.
could be traumatizing for sure. Like I could see
Yeah.
that, like for a kid not really understanding, like where is this place? Doesn't seem great. I've been through a jail doing a report, and it's very like off-putting to say the least. Like sometimes like the inmates, they just, I guess, I don't know if they're trolling or what, but I remember this one guy was just like staring right through the window of the door and just like, and I was in college, I was doing a little baby report, and I was just like, man, these are like people in here.
I heard they get.
Wait, what?
When they, I mean, I have a homeboys, that worked at, cops and, COs and stuff like that. When they see women, they tend to, try and get a mental image for later. So they was probably trying.
Million, please.
That's wild. That's so wild. Why would you?
You wondering why they staring? Yeah,
What
they
in
was
the
getting
world,
a mental
bro?
image for later.
People can't hear us.
Dang.
Okay,
that's-
well, we
all
gotta
right.
go to break anyways. I don't know if or not, but we're gonna go to break.
Dang, how long are we out?
A major move today. Hot 97 is expanding.
Hot 97 has launched a full streaming television channel.
Hot 97 is no longer just a radio station, it's now a streaming network.
Welcome to Hot 97 News. Let's dive into the news because the news has been newsing.
Hot 97 mornings with Merrill. We got Shiny Culture in the building. Leah Bell in the building.
Good morning.
And DJ Cass One.
You know what it is. You know how I get down with the Funk Flex energy, baby.
Let's get it, Flex.
Nobody don't want no smoke.
Wow, it got spicy real fast. Here for it all.
We're here for it all. That's
Let's
it.
go. Mariah Carey takeover.
The people made it happen.
Yeah.
I'm coming around to all the classrooms and we turning up.
Good morning, students. My name is Wale. Aren't you supposed to be in class? Oh, man, you supposed to be in class, man.
Rihanna has become a true worldwide icon.
Congratulations on the job. We listen to Hot 97 every day. We can't wait to hear you guys even more.
Hey, let's go!
Get ready. The legend is on your screen. Funk Flex, the man who defines hip-hop, is bringing the heat from the radio booth to your TV.
Where my camera at? That's my camera? All right.
The biggest beats, the hottest freestyles, and that classic Flex energy.
Bars are back.
Now in your living room. Don't just hear it, watch the movement. Funk Flex, now on Hot 97 TV, Mondays and Fridays at 7:30 p.m.
The voice and attitude you love, now on your screen.
I love this.
Nessa brings her unfiltered energy, real talk, and celebrity interviews from the radio to your TV. It's the same Nessa you know. Bold, funny, and always keeping it real. Catch Nessa, now on TV.
Damn, that was deep right now.
Tuesdays at 7:30 p.m. and Fridays at 7 p.m. Only on Hot 97 TV.
Welcome to Hot 97 News Atlanta. First, here with Rondell with 2 N's.
What it do? Give it up to you.
And Million.
Hey, the fact that this is a reality.
Brand new live news show. I'm your host, Lana Harris. There is so much going on in this country and in this world.
Civil unrest. Nobody's going to trust that. Any of
This sounds, like I said, it sounds good.
Yeah.
It does sound beneficial.
Alrighty, welcome back to Hot 97 News Atlanta. Hopefully everybody can hear us now. There is an incident out of Morrow, Georgia that feels a little less like a crime and more like a series of terrible decisions.
Oh, this me? Oh, my
Well,
bad.
that was you wrote that, right?
I did.
I felt like I delivered it really well.
Pretty good.
For you to come in and
Pretty
like
good.
him with a scoop.
Pretty good.
I didn't know you were gonna ignore me completely.
Well, I didn't. Well, it was more to it, and I wanted you to read the rest because it was a lot. No, it's okay.
well,
no, it's okay. It's okay.
Are you sure? Because
No,
I can.
No, don't do it again.
What I was gonna do, I was gonna add the fact that the series of terrible decisions happened in real time with zero hesitation.
There it goes. A man tomorrow just shot him an armed carjacking completely butt naked.
Wow.
I'm talking no disguise, no getaway plan, no clothes, just vibes and bad decisions, baby. Police say Christopher Wayne Monroe kicked this whole thing off around 5 p.m. by allegedly stealing a 9mm handgun from a truck sitting in a driveway on Graceland Circle. From there, he walks over to Oak Ridge Drive, finds a homeowner, and tries to carjack him at gunpoint. Now imagine this moment, okay? You're outside your crib, minding your business, and a naked man with a gun walks up on you.
I would think I was dreaming.
Butt naked. Gun. You don't even know it's a crime. You just thinking like, what is going on? Is this a killer? What is going on? Exactly. Are you okay? Luckily, the victim runs off. He gets away safely, but Monroe doesn't leave. Instead, he goes inside the man's house and barricades himself. Now the situation escalates even faster. Police pull up, lock down the neighborhood, and even call in Clayton County SWAT to handle it. Officers eventually enter the home and take Monroe into custody. No injuries were reported, but there's still a lot of questions, including what charges he's facing, why was he naked, and how this whole situation even got to this point. Because one thing is clear, it just wasn't a crime. This was a series of terrible decisions made back to back with full confidence. Now, my only question to you, and this is about to sound real crazy what I'm about to ask. This man came up to you butt naked and with just butt naked with a gun. But he was also aroused.
Sorry.
Does he have shoes on or no shoes?
Just shit, yeah, shoes.
That's your first question?
Nah,
shoes
I mean
and socks.
Because I
Shoes
could
and
outrun. I
shoes
could
and
outrun
socks.
somebody with no socks on.
Okay.
And no shoes on.
Okay.
But if he has shoes on.
Shoes and socks.
Oh,
you Was he aroused in the story, or is that
No,
like
he
a
wasn't.
Rondell
this is-
original
this is just-
hypothetical?
This is just a question.
Isn't that kind of an
That's scary.
You know what I mean?
It's an interesting question, Rondell.
What is he asking for?
Oh, he's not. He's getting you. He's carjacking you.
So you're saying there's an aroused naked man with a gun and trying to carjack me?
All that whole scenario.
But what, like being around, like what does that do for the situation? How did he become? Because this is like your detail, right?
I guess it doesn't do anything for the story. To be totally honest with you, I just wanted to throw that little razzle dazzle in, just to see how you would would that change what you
Would
do
it
next?
change things?
Would it change what you do next?
Should it change things?
I don't know.
Should it change the course of action, Rondell?
No, it shouldn't. But I'm just saying, like, I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know, man.
I don't know what I would do. What would you do, Dale?
But as literally as men, like what would you do?
Kick them right in the privates. You know
Because that's similar to what I would.
Yeah,
but
right
if there's a gun in your face, though, it's like
I mean, you don't have male parts, and let me tell you, you get kicked, you're dropping that gun, guarantee it.
But do you get your foot kick off before you get?
But also, I'm not tussling with no naked man.
That's what I'm saying. Because then you got to tussle with a naked man.
I accidentally grab something I want to grab, I'm gonna be mad. You know what I mean?
You grabbing the gun and you grab another piece.
Yeah. My man got two pieces on him. You know what I'm saying? And I don't want to be the side. You dig what I'm saying? You dig what I'm saying? He got two pieces on him and I don't want to be the side. You dig what I'm saying? So, yeah, I ain't tussling with no naked man. I would have ran too.
You know how mad I would be if somebody was naked sitting on my couch?
Oh, God. Booty cheeks on.
Booty cheeks.
Hey, bare booty cheeks on your couch is crazy.
On my couch. At my kitchen table.
Hey, he probably barricaded himself inside. Probably done ate some food.
Use the bathroom.
Probably done used the bathroom. He probably done sat down to watch a little TV. He was there for a minute, bro. You know what I'm saying? So it's 5 o'clock too. So he got to be a little hungry.
Saturday, man.
Saturday. He hot. He done probably took his clothes off somewhere, naked, running around. He all sweaty. And then he just sat down. I'm burning the house down. Everything is getting burnt.
Did you? Yeah. Because where would you? You ain't got no pot.
You ain't nothing. You just running with it.
With the gun.
Yeah, you just running with it.
Yeah, I want to know what happened to him before this.
That's what they're trying to figure out.
Yeah.
Why was he naked? Why, you know what I mean? Where was, like, what was he doing? So, yeah, man, tussling with a naked person is not the move, bro. Slipping and sliding too, crazy.
I'm scared of getting into a fight butt naked.
Yeah, butt naked fight is wild.
It's like you're just overly exposed. Like my biggest fear is getting into a fight while I'm fresh out the shower.
Really?
Dead serious. Like if somebody came into my crib fresh out the shower, I ain't got nothing else on, and I get to hit it, it's just like, bruh, I'm like overly exposed.
Yeah, that's true. That's very
I'm
true.
overly exposed.
That's very true.
I'm done for.
I have that irrational fear too, but mine is like getting found dead and laying in the tub.
Ooh, it's one of the worst deaths in
Like,
the tub.
Like don't find me naked while I'm dead, because then you're gonna find me and I'm not up to standard. You know what I mean?
Is it cold water or hot water?
By that time it's cold. You know?
No, I need it to be hot. I need it to be warm.
You know what I'm saying? By that time, and they'll let it be like a girl corner come and pick me up. She gonna be like, "His man here."
Not a big loss.
Girl, you ain't missing out on nothing. He's gold. Oh man.
No, mine is not. Mine is more like I don't want to die like with my house dirty. Like if I'm on vacation and my house is in, I know it's dirty. It's like I need my house to be cleaner than this, so nobody has to go and see how I was living.
Oh, that's
you know what I mean?
That's
like
facts.
I need at least let me die.
That's
facts.
facts.
My house clean.
That's facts.
That's crazy. Yeah. But we all want to know what that man was doing that after, because that was middle of the day.
Yes, we do.
Middle of the day, you found yourself in that set of circumstances.
Yes, we do.
How does that happen? It's not even like no night out.
That's great.
Oh my God,
Yeah,
that's
crazy.
funny.
Okay, you know what? The streets also don't really know what to make of Chili, the artist, not the bowl. She found herself in some hot water lately.
Yeah.
And I'm confused myself still, actually.
I am as well. And even when I was writing this story, I'm still a little confused. So 1/3 of TLC is trending, and it's Chili. Chili is trending. Atlanta's own Stone Mountain Rays, part of the legendary TLC, is catching heat after record show she donated nearly $900 to organizations tied to Donald Trump during the 2024 election cycle. All right, we're talking donations to platforms like Win Red, the Trump National Committee, and a PAC called Never Surrender Incorporation. Now, naturally, Fans saw that and immediately started asking, wait, Chili, you MAGA? Hold on, Chili is MAGA? But Chili came out and quickly said, no, not at all. She posted this on X. I am not MAGA and do not support any of many policies that are causing great harm to American people. I made the mistake to read the rest of that. I can't see.
Oh, yeah, sorry. I'm not MAGA and do not support any of the many policies that are causing great harm to the American people. I made a mistake. Too many make. I did not read the fine print. I thought I was supporting causes against human trafficking and for veterans, two things I care deeply about. As my dad is a veteran and everyone knows I love children, I have learned a valuable lesson and ask for grace as I navigate this.
Hello, she said, I did not read the fine print, which we all should, but things got even messier. Around the same time, a post popped up on her page sharing a debunked conspiracy theory about Michelle Obama, and it stayed up for almost a full day before being deleted. I wasn't able to catch it, so I couldn't get it. Chili says that too was an accident, a scrolling mistake, and she doubled down saying she respects the Obamas. Now fans are split, because I'm split. Some are giving her grace. Others are looking at the donations, the reposts, and her social media activity and saying, this seems more like just a couple accidents, which I don't think. You don't accidentally just post something you scroll past. You got to do a lot to post, okay? Meanwhile, the rest of TLC, including T-Boz and the rest of TLC, it's only one more member. They said the rest of TLC, like, Left Eye was still alive. That's crazy. Okay, that's wild. So the rest of TLC, T-Boz has stayed quiet, letting the internet do what the internet does best, and all of this is happening right before TLC hits the roads for their iconic tour with Salt and Pepper and Envoy. So now the question isn't just about the music; it's whether the fans will separate the hits from the headlines. Me personally, Chili, you get a pass from me. You probably didn't read the fine lines. You probably did. You get a pass.
Well, okay, because now I'm confused. Because if she gave $900 total, and the breakdown was $210 to Win Red, $340 to Trump National Committee, and $487 to Never Surrender Inc. You didn't think that was Win Red?
Well,
Trump National Committee.
National Committee, it says it's in the name.
It's in the name.
It's in the
name.
name.
So you thought you gave it to veterans, giving it to Trump National Committee?
Unless you just gave somebody and said, go donate this money for me.
And I will say, I just looked up Never Surrender Inc. There is a neversurrenderinc.org that has one simple goal, and that is to help people living with ALS.
Oh, okay.
But there's another one. So, like, maybe she literally accidentally sent it to the wrong one. I mean, you can, because there is another leadership PAC. Yes, that is Never Surrender Inc., registered with the FEC, established in 2022 to support Trump. So I don't know. Maybe she gave it to the wrong Never Surrender. That's fine. But like Trump National Committee, JFC.
That says it in the name, Chili. It said you ain't got to read no fine print to read Trump.
In the name.
It's in the name of the thing.
Win Red. Now, what would that be if not for like trying to get Red to win?
Exactly.
I don't like how the internet is eating her up. Even if she was actually donating to Donald Trump's campaign while he was running at first, it is okay to be a black person and have supported Donald Trump. It is perfectly fine to do that. We are not a monolith. You are not brainwashed by the Democratic Party. You can be a Republican as a black person. You can be a conservative as a black person and support whoever you're running. That is perfectly fine. And you can also be pro-black doing that also. Now, what I will say is, I look at Trump differently now.
Yeah.
I never voted for him because, again, I couldn't vote against a black woman that went to an HBCU also. So I had to vote for Kamala. But what I am saying is, even if I was to support Donald Trump, then it was because I was lied to. I was falling for the lie that we all fell for, or that his MAGA supporters fell for, that he was going to take us out of wars, that he was going to be America first, that he was going to help state governments and all types of things. That's what people were voting for. And he's doing the complete opposite of what he's doing right now. So it's okay to say, hey, I voted for him, I supported him, but then, he lied to me and I don't support him anymore.
That is what I wish her statement would have said. And that's literally what I was thinking, like, as I was kind of reading it. It's like, if you gave some money to somebody, and I can't tell her that she meant to do it or not, but it just would seem to be like, yeah, man, These are all the things I wanted to see. This is why I thought Trump was going to be the best pick. And I don't support him anymore because I've been lied to. As she was saying, I don't support him, whatever. I would have much rather seen that, and I would have respected that and been like, okay, it is what it is. Because some people still love what Trump is doing.
For sure.
I mean, I understood why Trump won. Like, I understood like what he was telling people sounded good. I just think that he's I mean, I don't want to call him a liar. I think he's an opportunist. I think he's going to say whatever he needs to say to get people to vote for him. I'd watched like 1,000 documentaries on that man, so I just didn't believe him. And so, here we are. It's like, well, surprise, surprise, surprise. Here we are. But like, I do understand why people voted. So for her to just say all that, oh, I didn't know that Trump National Committee was Trump's National Committee. I thought it was for veterans.
Yeah, what did she think it was, is the question.
Wait a minute.
I don't know. I've just been seeing a lot of people turn on that party recently, and I love it. I just saw Joe Rogan, one of the biggest.
I saw that too.
He just was talking about the MAGA supporters, calling them dumb and everything like that. He had him. He was one of the leading ones. Helped him during his campaign.
The leading ones, and now that's what I'm saying. Everybody's starting to wake up and see, like, yeah, maybe we was tripping. Maybe we probably shouldn't have did this. So. Who knows?
And I think it's wrong for Democrats to still be like, oh, yeah, well, y'all were like just throwing it in people's faces because they voted for him.
Yeah.
And it's like, yo, are we going, do you want to be right or do you want to actually make some changes? Because you're not going to make people want to vote for him want to vote against him if you are badgering me, if you're making me feel like I'm the craziest idiot in the world for supporting him.
100%.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, both parties do it to each other. I totally agree with you. Totally 1,000% agree with you. But the Republicans did it to the Democrats with the pandemic and calling them the stupidest people in the world. I can't believe you did this. I can't believe you went blah, blah, blah. So it's like they do it as soon as we can release those shackles of ourselves and just realize we've all been getting played by the politicians. It's not your fault for voting Democrat. It's not your fault for voting Republican. They're playing all of us. Anywho, there were no King's protests in Atlanta because the people are fed up with not King Trump, who people think he feels like he wants to be the king.
Yeah, so these protests happened all over several cities in Atlanta, metro Atlanta at least. Atlanta, Tucker, Sandy Springs, and McDonough. In Tucker alone, about 1,000 people showed up and marched along a main road in the Sandy Springs area. About 100 people actually came. And in McDonough, around 450. Now, that is a lot of people. They ain't show up like that in Georgia.
Oh, they didn't?
No, look, go back to how many people actually showed up in other states.
This was around the country.
Yeah, this is around
the country.
Okay.
Yeah. We ain't show up like that. No, we ain't show up like that. No.
Honestly, I would have been surprised if Atlanta showed up like that.
But we did look like this. We did look like this.
That's pretty good.
I mean, it's decent. I mean, it looks like it's cropped out a little bit because when I seen the original picture, the line stopped. Like you can see where the line stopped.
Okay.
Stopped or started. But it's a decent amount of people out there. I'm proud of Atlanta showing up and coming out. And a lot of people actually came out with some really interesting signs. Shout out to Georgia followers for helping me find these signs out there. But y'all tell me what's your favorite. Let's see one. Honk if you're not in the Epstein files. I like that.
That is a good one.
I like that. That's a cool one. Let me see what else. Trump, $20.28.
That one's funny. That one's funny.
That's good.
That one's funny.
Good.
Yo, I mean, bro, it might get to that point.
Yeah, for sure.
At this rate.
Real talk. All right, what else we got? I like this. This is creative.
Now this is creative.
That is creative.
Is that Putin in a dress?
That's Putin in a dress. That's Melania right there, Kim Jong-un, and then we got, of course, Jeff Bezos. But come on.
That's Elon Musk.
Sorry. That's really creative. I like how he did that.
He said Melania's under contract. That lady never looks like she really wants to be here.
No, because she definitely did sign something now. I believe that after I watched the documentary.
Yeah.
Was it good?
No.
Oh, you watched it?
Yeah, I watched it.
Her little movie that she came out with?
Her little movie?
No.
I meant to go, you know what? I haven't watched it. Was it worth watching?
No, it was absolutely boring.
Well, boring, but does it tell you anything?
No, that's what I'm saying. It tells you nothing. Gives you no information or no insight on her.
So what were they talking about the whole time?
Nothing, absolutely nothing. I'm trying to tell you. Like, I'd say nothing in the sense of like, you're gonna get the bare minimum of, hey, this is why I'm here. This is my life. Nothing. You get nothing. Watch it.
There was
a couple that glowing review.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, why would I watch it
Why would I
now?
waste my
Appreciate
time?
it, Dale.
Just saying.
But we got a couple. I think we got one more picture. This one was my favorite. There's no other one of the lady, the old lady.
His favorite picture.
No. Okay. All right. Cool. Well,
What is he gonna describe it? What is it? What does it look like?
Let me see. I have found it in my files. Let me see if I can pull this thing up, man. She was wilding. It was an old white lady, and she was wilding. Oh,
You know, the seniors, I think it's interesting to see how they've been reacting to some of this stuff because they live through so much of America's BS. I feel like they are peeping like there are problems y'all need to be paying attention to. I think it's a shame that like younger people don't protest more.
Okay, so it was an old white lady, and she said, "I'd call Trump a blank, fill in a blank, but he lacks depth and warmth."
Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah.
Oh.
That's great.
Yeah.
That's good.
Old white lady,
That's
white
good.
hair, everything. I was like, okay,
That's
come
good.
on, that was creative.
That's good.
That was creative.
Oh,
Now,
Myrtle.
do y'all think anything's going to actually change? Y'all think that what y'all's predictions?
I'm
from
hoping,
looking
man.
at this.
I'm hoping that at least people like decide to go and vote.
Do something.
I think the sad part is the way our politics and our political system is set up seems like it's very broken, and I don't know how we fix that. That's the bigger problem.
True.
Because when you have a man who can go, and Democrats do this too, I'm not just trying to pick on Trump. When you have a man who can go and say, I'm going to do all these things, and then get in office and do not any of those things, or do it in a way where you did not, that's not what we meant, then you're not really beholden to the people. All you got to do is get elected, then you can do whatever you want.
Yep.
Now how does that work?
I mean, and then it's like so frustrating seeing the MAGA supporters currently right now. Like they are so misinformed right now, and it's really starting to show their true colors. It's like, how can you support this man when he's obviously trying to become a king? And I hate to say it, when I saw the border peace and how that actually played out, that whole thing in Gaza where they actually ended up making a little resort over there in Gaza after blowing it up, it's like, what is going on here? And he's the head of the border peace at that.
As a private citizen after he leaves presidency.
And when he dies, he gets to appoint somebody. He gets to appoint somebody underneath him. Crazy.
He said America won't let me be king, but let me show y'all something real quick.
That's what I'm saying.
And I'm gonna use 10 bill from America to do it. How about that? Gotcha.
That's what I'm saying.
But Georgia might owe you some money, and you didn't even know it.
Yeah, the state of Georgia is sitting on over $3 billion, and some of it might belong to you. No scams, no catch, just money you forgot about and you didn't even know you had. Lawmakers are now trying to make it easier to get that money back through Senate Bill 403. And here's where it gets interesting. If the amount is $500 or less, the Georgia Department of Revenue could just send you the money automatically. No forms, no paperwork, no chasing it down. They use your tax records to verify who you are and either direct deposit or mail you a check. Now let's talk about how much money we're really dealing with, okay? Georgia is holding somewhere between $3 and $3.3 billion in unclaimed property. Now, that's money from things like utility deposits, forgotten bank accounts, and refunds people never collected. Right now, if you want your money, you've got to go online, search your name, file a claim, and wait about 30 days if it's simple, up to 90 days if it's complicated. But the bill is trying to change all that by cutting the red tape and just giving people what's already theirs. They're even making it easier for families. If someone passed away and left behind $7,500 or less, heirs won't need to go through probate court as long as everyone agrees. The bill's already passed the Senate unanimously and cleared the House with changes. So now it's heading back to final approval, and lawmakers are basically telling everyone the same thing. Go check your name. Go check your name. People, see if there's money out there.
I actually had money in Florida.
No way.
I had $1,000.
No way.
It's like $1,100. Yeah, sitting in Florida.
Sitting from what though?
Just went through that whole process. It was from some apartment I used to live in.
It's wild.
So
man.
yeah, I searched my name up and it said, yeah, you will get this money. So I had to just find like the old like apartment papers that I had to send them to prove that it was me. And it took months because they had a backlog. But I just got my $1,100.
Oh, did you really?
Yeah, like last month.
Oh, that's wild.
Yes.
$1,100?
$1,100 out of nowhere.
$1,100 that you didn't didn't even think.
Was not expecting.
But what?
Look, ain't God good?
Come on now. What? 1,100? So yeah, if y'all don't think y'all got money, 3.3 billion, I'm going to search my name today. I didn't even know this was a thing until I read it. I was like, wait a minute.
Yeah.
And I don't know. Woo.
I had no idea I had that money just like sitting there. Like, or just that the apartment owed me any money. Like I had no clue.
That's wild.
No clue.
Yeah,
Just search on a whim.
Y'all go search your names up. Yeah. Go put your name. Yeah.
At least in Georgia.
Let her. She is a first. She's
literally.
She's somebody, a testimony of that, and that is real.
That's crazy.
Facts. Okay, so I don't know which story you want to do because we don't have that much time.
We could go to the end it off on a decent note.
Okay.
I say decent. I say decent because I might turn it left.
Okay. Well, Atlanta has just unveiled its first Vietnam War Memorial.
Yeah, it's going to be actually over there at Piedmont Park. The memorial honors 240 people from Atlanta and Fulton County that died in the Vietnam War. A ceremony was held on March 29th, which is National Vietnam War Veterans Day, and there was a parade, then a ribbon cutting, and then the memorial was officially revealed. And the project actually started back in 2015, and it took about 10 years to finish, but they're now completely finished, and that's what it looks like. It looks nice, and I said that it could kind of turn left because the Vietnam War is actually pretty interesting. It kind of resembles a lot of this war action that we got going on and kind of like the messaging. So I went ahead and looked up some similarities. Y'all tell me if y'all hear any similarities of what the government was talking about during Vietnam and how they talking right now, and see if y'all hear it. So the U.S. government in Vietnam, they basically said that they was trying to stop communism, and it was a critical domino theory. Basically, they was saying that the commies was going to take over America and things like that. So they said, we need to go over there and invade their space, their area, in order to stop them spreading communism. The Gulf of Tonkin incident was used to justify escalation. So there was some a little battle that happened, and they used that as a justification to send multiple different troops over to Vietnam. Later reports showed that the threat was overly exaggerated and actually unclear. There was 58,000. There was reports of 58,000 people that has actually died in the Vietnam War alone.
Wow.
You know what's crazy? Because like the whole commies, that used to be a whole thing. And all it's talking about is like a way of structuring your society. If you really think about it, it's like we would like to structure our society where we are communists. This is how we disseminate money and resources, and this is how we are choosing to live. And that decision is why 50,000 plus people died.
Americans
And
died.
They were afraid of like communism taking root here, so people have to die. That is pretty nuts when you think about it.
It's almost like they went over there and did like regime change or something. They tried to do a regime change. They was trying to change the whole system over there in Vietnam. It's kind of interesting.
Yeah.
It kind of sounds very familiar.
Oh man, and we're out of freaking time.
I know.
We had so much to talk about here, but I do think it's great because the Vietnam War vets, they were treated terribly when they came back from that war, and so they deserve this. That does it for us, guys. Thank you so much for hanging out. We'll see you tomorrow.
A major move today. Hot 97 is expanding.
Hot 97 has launched a full streaming television channel.
Hot 97 is no longer just a radio station, it's now a streaming network.
Welcome to Hot 97 News. Let's dive into the news because the news has been newsing.
Hot 97 mornings with Merrill. We got Shiny Culture in the building. Leah Bell in the building.
Good morning.
And DJ Cass One.
You know what it is. You know how I get down with the Funk Flex energy, baby.
Let's get it, Flex.
Nobody don't want no smoke.
Wow, it got spicy real fast. Here for it all.
We're here for it all.
Let's go. Mariah Carey takeover.
The people made it happen.
Yeah.
I'm coming around to all the classrooms and we turning up.
Good morning, students. My name is Wale. Aren't you supposed to be in class? Oh, man, you supposed to be in class, man.
Rihanna has become a true worldwide icon.
Congratulations on the job. We listen to Hot 97 every day. We can't wait to hear you guys even more.
Hey, let's go!
Get ready. The legend is on your screen. Funk Flex, the man who defines hip-hop, is bringing the heat from the radio booth to your TV.
Where my camera at? That's my camera? All right.
The biggest beats, the hottest freestyles, and that classic Flex energy.
Bars are back.
Now in your living room. Don't just hear it, watch the movement. Funk Flex, now on Hot 97 TV, Mondays and Fridays at 7:30 p.m.
The voice and attitude you love, now on your screen.
I love this.
Nessa brings her unfiltered energy, real talk, and celebrity interviews from the radio to your TV. It's the same Nessa you know. Bold, funny, and always keeping it real. Catch Nessa, now on TV.
Damn, that was deep right now.
Tuesdays at 7:30 p.m. and Fridays at 7 p.m. only on Hot 97 TV.
Welcome to Hot 97 News Atlanta. First, here with Rondell with 2 N's.
What it do? Give it up to you.
And Million.
Hey, the fact that this is a reality.
Brand new live news show. I'm your host, Lana Harris. There is so much going on in this country and in this world.
Civil unrest. Nobody's gonna trust that. Any of
This sounds, like I said, it sounds good.
Yeah.
It does sound beneficial.